What is up, everybody? Video Addict here, and I've got a box. If you haven't figured it out from the shirt yet, then you just don't know. I got zombie tools. A zombie tool. So, if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I like zombie tools. I really do. I did a review on the Rat Bastard that I got and Jay's Reaver Cleaver. This here is my Rat Bastard. That thing is amazing. Leather grips on the handle. I beat the crap out of this thing. It's actually dirty right now. I'm gonna have to clean it. So, anyway, I love this thing. It comes with this little Kydex sheath here, and one of my subscribers made me this paddle one for it. And it's pretty awesome. I stick it down in my backpack in the hydration pocket, and it fits perfect, and I love it. And I love this blade. So what we did was we went to Blade Show. If you've been watching, you know that. And I splurged more than I should. I bought some things. I bought a new CRKT knife here, which we will talk about in a future video. I love this little knife. Very, very cool. Also, I bought this knife here from Rake. I know it sounds weird to say it like that, but that's how they said you pronounce it. Who am I to argue with the creators or sellers, whoever they were? And of course, Olight had to be there and be awesome. And I got a new little S1R baton, 1000 lumens, magnetic clip here. And I also bought one of their little L-docks. You mount this to the wall, and then this thing just will stick to that, and you put your charging cable on top of it, and it's just like a little charging station that you can put anywhere you want. I was curious about these. They're very expensive, but they did come with a charging cable, which I thought was kind of cool, and you know, the bracket. But it's $29 on their website. I got it for $24 because they had a discount at the show. But we'll talk about that in a future video too. Just wanted to kind of give y'all a brief rundown of what I bought. I also bought this little item from Outdoor Edge. I like their stuff. This is the Harpoon. It's just something I thought was really cool, and I had wanted it because I saw it in an old box. And they had them there, and he gave me a good deal on it, so I went ahead and picked this bad boy up. Another future video, hopefully. Anyway, so on to what we're here for. This is my new zombie tool. Now, you may be asking, why did you pick it up at Blade Show and you're getting it in the mail? Well, it's too big for my luggage, and they wouldn't let me carry it on the plane. So I had to have them ship it to me. I always like to keep the boxes that are different for future shipping purposes. Not that I'm ever going to ship this thing anywhere, because this thing will probably be with me until the day that I die. It's one of the most expensive knives that I've ever bought, or blades. And we're just going to take a look at it. I'm super excited. Now, you're going to see a video. Heck, I'll just show it to you now, I think. But this video is going to be of my conversation with the zombie tool guys. Now, keep in mind, I was in a big crowded convention center or whatever, and it was very loud. And I did not have my new microphone, and I wasn't really carrying around my camera with all the big fluffy mic on it and all that stuff. And I'm sorry, because the sound's probably going to be a little less than ideal. I did, whenever I got home, I ordered these before, hoping that they'd be here, but they weren't. The Rode Wireless Go microphone. This is been highly reviewed and very high spoken of, so we're using that right now. So I hope that the sound comes through good.
Alright, so now that I'm about to go smoke, how do you guys want me to fuck this whole thing up when I come back?
In the only way that you can.
Last year, some dude, or at Portland, some dude was doing an interview with him, and I just thought that like the guy was talking to Dan, and Dan hates it when you touch his fucking knife. He'll throat punch you.
Yeah.
And so like I gingerly like snuck up and was just like and like ran off.
Well, you had my name tag. You tucked in my back pocket. And I'm just
That's funny.
Yeah, he was like, I'm filming here. Like we're rolling.
That's great.
Well, I didn't start Zombie Tools. I've been there for 7 years, and so the company, we're on our 11th year now. So I was one of the very first employees, actual employees. And
You designed the blade.
I don't design all the blades. I have a hand in a lot of the newer designs. Some of the designs even, have predecessed me. But yeah, no, I have a lot of hand in it all.
Who's the head?
That's Joey. He's the owner. He's the head designer. He's one of the main grinders, just like me. So yeah, he's the guy, So yeah. Which if you want to talk to him, you can, but he doesn't like doing interviews. So
They all like look to you like you're the
That's just because I'm loud. Yeah, I'm also the shop manager, so there's a little bit of that. But no, that's my boss is Joey. Joey's all of our boss. So yeah, and he's a badass dude.
He was a great guy the other night. I mean, I just thought it was just like one of the employees.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah. I mean, we all work together. That's kind of how the whole atmosphere is. It's very family oriented. So yeah.
That's one thing.
We raise our kids together. We work our business together.
Yeah.
It's all, we're all in there for each other.
That's the one thing I like about like the videos that I see is y'all are just guys hanging around the shop.
That's what we do.
Being stupid.
Yeah.
And like, let's make some knives.
Let's make some knives.
Make some beer.
Yeah.
Blue ribbon.
Well, a lot of times it's cheap. Yeah, and you can drink it all day and not actually notice. So, yeah.
And where are y'all at?
So we're in Missoula, Montana. But yeah, we moved.
I think I'm gonna be coming to Montana one day. We're supposed to go
Oh yeah.
on like a big elk hunt
Oh, hell yeah.
up
Nice.
there. And I got a friend who lives up there. I don't know how close to you it is. If it does,
I mean, it's a big ass state, but it's only a drive away.
Can I stop by?
Oh, of course. Of
Can I
course.
hack around some stuff like that?
And have some beers. Just make sure it's not super cold as fuck out, because otherwise you're gonna be like, well, I'd like to, but I don't want to go outside. So yeah.
I just think that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
I want to go. I just want to get in the whole. I want to like wreck shit.
Oh yeah, we got a whole space for it and all that kind of stuff. So we have our personal shop blades. We play with our toys. Yeah.
We have a number of cool blades.
Yeah.
That, I think are really cool. This is kind of
The nice host. Yeah.
I feel like,
Believe it or not, so this is actually a Zombie Tools original design. So we based this off of the Xiphos, or the Ziphos, which is a leaf blade design. But there's no real like historical evidence that there's ever been a two-handed this length leaf blade sword that's actually been used in history.
right.
And so we wanted it because we like the Xiphos, single hand, proper size, about the same thing, length as the Legionnaire, which actually is the one that replaced the Xiphos. But the Diphos is just, it's a beast, It goes through, it's a powerhouse. But it's so much lighter than people would think, about 3 pounds. This sucker is just,
it's not as heavy.
and the balance point is just so much fun on this thing. So you can just get into it, get it done. But we've always enjoyed it because it's nice to have a little bit of an original touch on the world,
And then a spear.
The spit. So this is an Iqua design, or an Iqua style blade. We went a little bit oversized with the blade compared to some Iquas out there, but the reality is we just like things a little bit bigger than most. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would use that for.
Oh man, it's fun. You know, you can throw it, you can hack at it, but really, you know, it's for single-handed spear action. So usually it's used in tandem with a shield. So yeah, you have an opening to get all your spear action in there. So, but then you can also use it like a sword.
So I'm making a little guilty pleasure purchase today. And I'm gonna buy this before they retire it in a couple of months. This here is the Deuce II.
Deuce II, yeah.
The Deuce II is...
That's one of my favorite cutters. Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. Jay has the Reaver Cleaver, so I don't need to buy myself one of those. So I'm gonna buy this one. And I think it's bigger than that.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's much longer than the Reaver Cleaver.
It's bigger.
Yeah. Just wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Say it, mama. Say it,
Say
mama.
what you want to say. But anyway, so what's the deal with this? What kind of inspired this?
What inspired that? So yet another Zombie Tools original. So the Deuce originally started. The original Deuce is based off of the phalanx that we did, and it's just literally a two-handed phalanx. So we called it the Deuce. And then so once we retired both of those, we wanted another Deuce size sword. And so we came out with this, which is, I don't know of any other sword like it. You know, never heard of one, never seen one. We do a lot of research on such things. So not that I end all know all, but either way. So we, you know, came up with this one. Lots of beers, lots of fun times, lots of testing, and we liked it. It's two-handed. It's our only, at the time, was our only real two-handed standalone single-edged sword. So we went again, Deuce replacement. So now we're actually on our third generation of the Deuce, the Deuce III. But the interesting part is this is now another two-handed version of a different sword that we make, because the Reaper is the five-handed version of that. And so now we have a Deuce back meaning with the original meaning being the two-handed version of whatever else we're making. So yeah.
For me,
yeah.
As my size, I just like.
Yeah.
I like the
Those things are powerhouse. It really, like, I've done a lot of can cutting. You know, I don't hold the shop record by any means. That's Josh's bit, but yeah, this thing it's just able to really do exactly what I want it to do. So yeah.
I'm super excited, and I guess it's time for you to take my damn money.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's it. Zombie Tools.
Fair enough.
My
Thanks
new
again.
thing. I'm super excited.
Hell yeah.
I'll see y'all later. I'm out. All right. There it is. The Deuce II by Zombie Tools. I bought a sword. I do like the sheath. I think that I'm going to have no problem strapping this to a bag, and whether it be through some sort of connectors through the little holes or just paracord, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to have to play around with it. Okay. Again, they had to ship it to me, so I had to leave it at the show, and that means I didn't get to play with it, which was very troubling because Jay bought a Zombie tool too, and he kept shoving it in my damn face all weekend long. Oh, hello. 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 There it is. Look at this bad boy. Look at that. ZT, baby. In case you're wondering what the shirt that I was wearing was. But this is actually the sword. I'm going to call it a sword. It may not be a technical sword, but this they used, and they cut through the hood of a car with it and just abused the ever-living crap out of it. and they're about to retire this. So if this is something that you're interested in, go ahead, go to their website, zombietools.net, and go ahead and order you one. I believe, I want to say it was expensive. The Deuce II is $439.95 plus shipping and handling. I don't know what they charge on that. What do you get when you take ZT's flagship chopper, the Deuce, and put it in a wind tunnel? The Deuce II, with a continuous curved blade geometry and slimmed down handle, the Deuce II has all the durability and raw chopping power of the original, but with the sleeker new lines and improved balance. This blade turns fluidly at the top of the lead handle, generating even more pop per chop. Like all zombie tool blades, the Deuce II is full tang, sharpened, sheathed, and heat treated for business. Total length on it is 35.5 inches. Blade length is 23 inches, almost 2 foot. Handle length 12.5. Point of balance 3 inches. Steel width 0.204 inches. Steel type 5160. Weight 3 pounds 5 ounces. Availability 10 to 12 week wait time. All right, release date was April of 2013. Again, the price is $439. Now, all that being said, I freaking love it. That sucker is sharp. So basically, it's amazing. I mean, it's completely a man purchase. It's not saying that a woman wouldn't love it, but my God, it's a two-hander. I freaking love this. Now, I'm gonna be able to have this on my side and this on my back, maybe. I don't know. This may go on. I don't know. I know I use this one a lot more. Or I don't know that I'll use it a lot more. It'll all depend. I'm going to take it out this weekend. We have a day at the lease. I think that's the perfect opportunity to just see what this thing has. Again, the Deuce II by Zombie Tools. It's a beauty. I love it. I love it a lot. Also, whenever we go out this weekend, I'll show you a little something that Jay got. He picked up the Felon, which is basically around this size, you know. But it's really funny because what kind of turned out happening is he originally got a big chopper and I bought the little one, and then this time he bought the little one and I bought a big one. So now we're even. While I was there, we got to hang out with them a little bit. The first night, Jay and I went to the pit, or the lobby of the hotel connected to the Galleria. It's where just everybody hangs out. It's just a cluster of people, and there's people there with bags full of knives and boxes of knives, and they're selling and I don't know what all they were doing. They were very high-priced, very nice knives. But that's where all the wheeling and dealing was going on. We met some awesome people. I was in line to get a drink, and Jay was just like, Zombie Tools. And I was like, what? I turned around, and that's the whole crew of Zombie Tool guys were there, and a girl. But I don't want her to watch this and think that I didn't forget that I did. I just called her one of the guys. But they were, dude, I was kind of like starstruck. It was kind of crazy. And I was just like, what's up, dude? And then, dude, they were so freaking cool. They just started chatting with us, and we just had a great time. And oddly enough, the owner, Joey, he wasn't the most talkative guy. I just thought he was one of the blade makers or whatever. I didn't know that he was the owner. He just was real, just behind, he just kind of stood back. He listened, real big smile, great, just feeling of a guy. And, dude, we just sat there and hung out for a little while. Then we went and we hung out a little bit more with some other people. And then I was coming out of the bathroom and Dan saw me walking out and he's like, hey man, what's going on? I was like, oh, I'm going over here. He's like, you don't have a drink. And I was like, well, that was one of my styles. He's like, come on. And he bought me a drink. That was really cool. That was before I spent this money. So really he didn't do it because I spent money with him. But just so you don't think that. But hung out there with them. Went and saw them in their booth the next day, saw all this stuff, saw some of their new stuff that they had at the show. It's one of those things that's going to be really cool if I can ever afford to get some of it. But it is what it is. I got what I wanted. I am super pumped. This is definitely one of the coolest things, blade-wise, I've ever owned in my life. It's the coolest thing I've ever owned, blade-wise, in my life. And I'm super excited. We will show you some more videos, hopefully this weekend, hacking some stuff. These things were not made to be put on a shelf. They're made to be used. Zombie tools. That's it for now. That's all I got for you. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you thought about my zombie tools. I'm not going to tell me what you don't like because I don't care. I love it. I'm super excited. I know it's expensive. So you ain't got to tell me, oh, I never buy that. I don't care. I bought it. I love it. And this case, that's all that matters. Y'all take it easy. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And subscribe. I think I said subscribe in that whole thing. Anyway, I'm out.